Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hardway Wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hardway Wrestling taken by surprise. Hardway Wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making them mark. Hardway Wrestling, straight from the heart.
Liver out this far, but I haven't gotten theirs yet.
Do you need to see if they have a chicken parm pizza?
I've seen one somewhere. I just can't remember where.
I've only ever had it in Jersey. That's it. That's the only place I've ever had it. Because every time I ask somebody, I go to a New York pizza place and ask them if they have a chicken parm. Can I get a chicken parm slice? And I'm like, what was that? I'm like, come on, take the sign down. Just take it down, bud. I know your name's Bernard.
Are we live?
We are. We're back. Hey. Welcome to Hardway Wrestling. Oh my God, we're going to talk about pizza and talk about food. We're not here to talk about any of that.
I'm here to talk about food.
Well, some of this is food because some of these people came from the catering table. We're here to talk about AEW's Sunday pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. It is a jam-packed card. As always, it's AEW, so you know you're gonna get
everybody
get tapings of Collision and Dynamite and Ring of Honor and Lucha Underground and
catering table gets unloaded.
17 hours.
Yeah, 17 hours. This is a marathon. So anyway, we're here to give you our picks for this week's this month's AEW pay-per-view Double or Nothing. And we can't do it without this guy. Let's get into it. Rick's picks.
Hit my music.
It's time for Rick's picks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 main card matches.
It's time for Rick's picks.
That's right. It's time for Rick's picks. This is where Ricky goes through all the matches. He lays them out. We knock them down. We're not going to do the pre-show because there's 37 matches on the pre-show.
That's the catering table royale.
So 9 matches. Ricky, do not forget to put AK first.
Hey,
definitely let AK go first. And the first match I'm gonna go over is the AEW International Championship. Kazuchika Okada, Gesundheit, versus Konosuke Takeshita.
Anyway, I thought he was a Continental Champion.
I don't know. One's international, one's continental, one's intercontinental, one's international house of pancakes. Who knows? Who you got, AK?
I'm going with Okada. I think Takeshita is probably would be a close call. But I think Okada's just been carrying his title for a while, and I don't see them switching it. But it's going to be a hell of a match, and probably one of the best matches of the night.
Scotty, tell us something good about AEW.
Okada is old. He's broken down. He's an idiot. He literally he looks like a Fabergé egg every time he takes a bump. They need to put this on a younger guy, a guy that can actually carry one of the 15,000 titles that Tony Khan has dreamt up out of his cocaine habit. And so I think Tony Khan, I think Takeshita Take a Shit needs to win the title.
That's what Scotty would be doing during this pay-per-view.
Yeah, pretty much.
All 17 hours.
I'm calling Takeshita, aka Take a Shit.
Syracuse Hammer.
Prolapsed anus by the time this pay-per-view is over. And that's a visual, guys. Remember that. Keep that in your head. I think it's time for Okada to relinquish his belt. I think it's time to put on Takeshita. Okada's had an amazing run. He's had it since he's basically came to AEW.
I think.
Yeah, since its inception. So it is time to put it on someone else. And Takeshita is the man. So even though it's very possible, because Takeshita cost him to lose at the last pay-per-view, by not pulling Matt Jackson off the ring. We could get that little get back there, but give me Takeshita for the win.
I agree. I'm taking Takeshita. Okada's had like a Roman Reigns length of a title reign, so I think it's time to take it off of him. And Takeshita's proven he should be able to carry this title with no problem. But let's move it on. FTR versus Cage and Cope for the World Tag Team titles in an I Quit match. If Cage and Cope lose, they must retire as a tag team. Who you got, AK?
This is one of those horrible matches for me. I want Edge and Christian to lose, but they're going to win. They're going to give them a tag title, last tag champs for their career type shit. But I think they're going over. I really am ready for them to be done. Like, they both need to just go off into the sunset at this point.
Scotty?
What they'll do is they're going to do exactly what they did with Sting. They're going to win the belts and then immediately retire afterwards as champs. So, yeah, no.
Is that going to be a tag title thing?
Huh?
Is that going to be the new norm for the tag titles?
Yeah.
You win it before you retire?
It's still better what WWE's got going on.
They'll do that
Tony Khan feel
they'll do
good
that
moment.
with Jericho too. Like before he retires, they'll give him the tag title belt and he retires with it. Yeah, no, I'm calling Edge and Christian to win it, sadly, because I think they like to beat the living daylights out of FTR, and FTR they're just one of the boys or one of the flunkies now, so there's no respect for them anymore. So yeah, it's just gonna go on to Cage and Cope. That name
I hate that Edge runs, and he'll be Edge for the rest of my life.
Can you give me a beer?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Crack one.
Please,
yeah.
sir.
I'll take another.
What?
Please.
I hate that Edge runs back.
Hey, Wyatt, I'll take one too while you're there.
I hate that Edge runs back and forth like an idiot. I hate that Cage puts zero effort into his ring gear, and he just wears a black cut off sleeve turtleneck, and it's just not appealing. They don't. This is a tag team, even though they were together for years. This is a tag team that looks like they were just thrown together. So as much as I can't stand them, they're probably gonna. No, you know what? I'm taking FTR here. Tony's going to make a good move here and decide not to put the titles on these guys. That's it. Give me FTR.
I feel like Christian's going to turn on him, and then that's going to set up Edge's retirement, because Edge said his body's breaking down. He doesn't know how much longer he can go. I feel like they're not going to get the tag titles.
No, he's not going to turn on him if they're going to lose and retire. If they're going to lose and retire, they're going to hug and cry in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
Oh, winning the belt and then turning on him.
No. If they lose, they must retire as a oh, wait. See,
It does say they must retire as a tag team, so it's very possible that.
Can they still go back to singles?
Oh, okay. And
that's
then they end the story together?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm looking at it is.
Okay.
If that's how it goes. If it's must retire altogether, then I think they'll win the titles, but I'm taking it the other way. So I got
I agree with you. If that's the case, I absolutely agree with you. If it's just ending their tag team,
we don't need another blood feud with these two idiots.
I don't think we do, but it's AEW.
Yeah. Stadium Stampede match. Bear with me as I read off this list. The Demand, Ricochet, Bald, Bishop Khan, Toa, Liana, the Don Callis family, Mark Davis, Andrade El Idolo, the Dogs, Cart Connors and David Finlay versus Jericho, the Hurt Syndicate, the Elite. Did I get all of everybody? Oh, and
Kenny.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Kenny Omega. Oh yeah, they're the Elite.
The Jericho Bucks, the Bucks of Jericho.
Jared Bucks.
Geritol is what it should be.
Anyway, do we even care about this? I'm taking the Elite and Jericho.
I'm just gonna say that Kenny Omega's and the Bucks are gonna be like the saving grace of this match. Everybody else, I really don't give a shit about. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the whole team on fucking Ricochet's side is horrible. Without Kenny and the Bucks, Jericho's not shit. It'd be boring. He's gonna do some gimmick spots. Hurt Syndicate or Hurt Business, whatever the fuck they go by now. They're phasing out for me too. Like, they were starting off pretty decent in AEW, but now I'm just like, who gives a shit? So I think Omega and the Bucks, they're gonna win it. That whole squad is gonna win it. But I think, again, adding them to the match is making it more interesting. And I see Scotty throwing a tantrum over there for a second because he hates the Bucks, but I
I
think
think
they're
you
gonna
got a
make
pepperoni
it fun.
crossways.
It's the Cucamonga Kids. Go ahead, Scotty. Tell us something good about the Young Bucks.
I like, just like I said in our previous show with the Nia Jax and Lash Legend match. I want that entire stadium to just fall in a hole and all those competitors just like.
What was that? What movie was that? Was that Batman where they were at Steelers Stadium? That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want the stadium in
What
Batman.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
Don't
no, like, I just want, let the entire stadium just collapse in on everybody in that match and let them all just fade into oblivion. Nobody will ever remember them tomorrow after the whole thing goes down.
So
No,
they'll
but
be in
we
the
are going
stadium.
to forget this match right after it happens. Like, this match is going to be very forgettable. You'll have a couple of hot spots that might get on the highlight reel, but I don't think anybody's invested in this shit at all.
Nope.
No.
And we all know the young fucks are going over because the young fucks have to go over. So
That's not true all the time. They've been putting people over. Yeah, they've been putting.
They lost to Combat fucking Clan.
Yeah, that was
they?
3 years ago. Yeah, I think
Combat conglomeration or something. I don't know. Jason,
sounds like had that removed. I think this would make it more interesting if they put two bulls with big horns on both teams and just let it really be a stampede and just see who survives. You think Sammy getting run over by a golf cart was enough? Let me get Jericho getting stampled by a fucking steed.
No. Even better. They need to take this match to Spain and have it during the running of the bulls.
I would take that too. I hate these stadiums. I hate this. I mean, I'm all for some sort of gimmick match, but this is the worst gimmick match ever.
But look,
there's like
it was fun during COVID when you don't have fans. When it was empty arena, yeah, it made sense. It was fun. Fucking let them fuck around Daly's place, the Jags field, whatever. It was fun. But you have fans now. Now it's just too much because everybody can't pay attention to everything during the match. So the live audience is either looking left, right, or center. They're missing 90% of the action all over the fucking stadium. Yeah, you're looking both. Wow. Yeah.
All right. So the only way to fix this, do you remember when they did the women's gauntlet? I think that was during COVID too, where they had to race in the old building up the stairs and get to the top of the roof.
Money in the bank.
I think Asuka won. Yeah, it was a Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
They should do something similar to this where they have to get through some sort of obstacle course and they beat the snot out of each other all the way to the end of it. This is a terrible, like I said, this is a terrible gimmick match. But give me the dogs to win here.
The dogs. Oh boy.
The dogs.
All right. Moving on, and this is the match that
only because their go home math is never right. The dogs they all stood tall last night with Ricky Bald last night. So again, give me the dogs and Ricochet and
this
whoever else is on
this
that
is the match that I'm looking forward to of any of them. It's the 4-way women's AEW Women's World Title match with our girl Thekla. Defending against
Drunkla.
Jamie Hayter,
a bunch of bitches.
Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Hikaru Shida. I love me some Shida too.
How do you like? Did you watch? You didn't watch last night, did you?
No, I was at
or
work.
Wednesday night. Sorry, Wednesday night. Shida is terrible as a heel. She's terrible. It's almost making fun of Asian people at the same time because her broken English, and it's just not great. It's not great.
No.
Yeah. There's no reason for Tekla not to win this.
Drunk Thekla.
Yeah. No, there's no reason to take the title off her right now. I think she's easily going to win this match. Just Statlander didn't hold the title down well. Hekla's doing a better job than Statlander did. Hikaru Shida, she did great for the women's division when they first started in AEW. Great start. But ever since then, she's been fucking nobody gives a fuck. So I think Tekla's and Jamie Hayter, no offense again, but very lackluster. So there's no reason.
Isn't she married to Seth Rollins?
Oh no, wrong redhead.
Oh, gotcha. They all wrestle alike.
No, Hayter's got way more cake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Speaking
of what? I am going to watch that match. That's like that.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I'm going to watch it with Ricky's pants off.
Well, that'll be less work I have to do.
Oh, what the hell is going on here?
I'm going with Drunkla. I think
Scotty during AEW anything is just hysterical.
Decla's gonna win, and I agree with you. Like what they really need to do is mend fences with Britt Baker and bring Britt Baker back to have the feud that she was supposed to have with Jamie Hayter that never ended up happening because somehow these two knuckleheads couldn't work together for whatever reason.
Nobody wants your fingers put in your mouth. Stop it.
I feel like
wearing a glove or not.
I feel like Mr. Sacco. I feel like Thekla's going to win this, and then we may see the return of Mercedes.
God, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Because when she comes back, she's going to be a face, and she's probably going to be the wild
card. I think she's going to be the wild card in that tournament.
Oh,
since Willow is out.
That's a good point. But then again, I don't see her going back for the TBS title. I think the one title she didn't have out of that entire.
She's going to go to the AEW World title next.
She's going for world title for sure.
Because she's done lost her 13 paperweights. God, I hate her.
I just need Tony Storm back to save the women's division. That's all.
No, Thekla's saving it right now. Yeah. Jason, you took Thekla, right?
All day, every day.
Yeah, I thought so.
I picked Thekla over those dumb bitches.
Men's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal: Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. AK.
Definitely Will Ospreay. He's already made his claim that he's going for the AEW World title here soon. And I think it's a setup to see him versus MJF in London. So I think this is a setup for, what is that, All Out or whatever it is? All In, All Out?
All Out.
All Out. So, yeah, I think we'll see Ospreay take, now that the dog and him has come out and he's all, revitalized. It's going to be a good match, though. But yeah, Ospreay.
Go ahead, Scotty. Tell us something good about Will Ospreay.
I see his face already, fucker.
Will Ostrich. And by the way,
Ostrich.
Let me remind you of something here, okay?
Yeah, with this guy.
Let me remind you of something here. On one of our previous shows, we discussed after the whole Darby and MJF thing was going down that they were going to be going for Ospreay MJF at
Wembley.
At Wembley. Somebody in this group, and I'm pretty sure if we go back and watch the tape, I'm pretty sure it was AK, said, "Oh no, they're not going to do that. They're not going for that." And now look at where we are.
I wouldn't fucking say that. I didn't think Darby was going to go fight fucking anybody in Wembley.
No,
Darby definitely should not.
I said they were building up. What they were going to do is they were going to build up this whole thing, have MJF win the title back from Darby, and then go on to fight freaking.
I'm the one that said Ospreay is a pull handle if in emergencies only. I don't think they need to put him up in Wembley yet.
Oh, no. It was you that said that? Okay.
That was me.
Damn, man, why you blame me? I thought it was the only black guy here. You blame me. What the fuck?
You're Samoan.
You're the biggest AEW supporter here, so I'm blaming you.
He's not Samoan either.
Even so, I'm sorry, I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to go for the Ospreay thing, even though both of these guys have lost, like MJF, Ospreay have lost matches big matches in big time scenarios that should have been wins for both of them, so they could be strong going into freaking to Wembley. So yes, Ospreay is going to win this match, but it doesn't really matter because Ospreay has been neutered because he has no balls at this point. He's not the dog. He's never going to be the dog being trained by freaking John Moxley. And
Jeez.
he's gonna look like a piece of shit when it comes to Wembley. But yes, Ospreay goes.
Wow.
Scotty Cornette.
Golly.
Cross.
Why are you so mad? You're so mad at
Okay,
Will
right?
Ospreay.
Damn.
This is is qualifying match for the Owen Cup. It's not qualifying match, but it is the first match for
first
the
round.
Owen Cup. So Ospreay won this. Didn't Ospreay win this last year? Didn't he win the Owen last year? He
It
did not
was,
win Owen this year.
Who did
Kyle,
win?
it wasn't
Willow and
Kyle Fletcher.
was it Kyle Fletcher? Okay.
Yes.
I
I think
think
you're right.
that I like this new side of Ospreay to a point. I don't think he's as dynamic as he was before, but I also think he's changing the way he's working too because of his neck injury. So he's not as high flying yet. Are we going to see a high flying Will Ospreay again? Yes. Hopefully he tries to do some high flying moves with Joe and Joe steps out of the way and he
There
lands
goes
on his
the
face.
mate.
So, but I'm taking Will Ospreay over Joe here, and I believe at the end of this, Joe's the ops are going to beat down Will Ospreay.
And then you think he's gonna get saved by Mox and them afterwards? Yeah.
And that's the next Stadium Stampede.
Yeah. And Mox will bleed by the time that thing gets started and he's walking down the ramp. Anyway, I'm taking Will Ospreay as well.
The guy's got gingivitis. He can't help but bleed all the time.
He didn't bleed. He hasn't bled for a couple of matches. I gave him that. I was like, man, this guy's been, blood free for like 3 weeks now. It's been pretty weird.
He didn't bleed on Wednesday, so
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable seeing him regular.
Ben's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal, Bandito versus whose house?
Swerve House. I'm taking Swerve. I'm just pissed off because the initial build on it was very clear that this was going to be for the ROH World Title, and then Swerve even cut a promo talking about like, yeah, I'm coming for power, so I'm coming for the title, and then they switch it. They're like, no, it's not going to be for the title. It's just going to be the Owen Hart Cup match. So again, it was a little weird for them to make that call, and especially after they advertised it. But I definitely think Swerve is going to go back on top. I think Swerve is probably one of the best that AEW has to offer right now as far as the complete package. And him as a heel is just, again, putting him back in that world title picture. If you see after All Out, who would fight Ospreay? Ospreay versus fucking Swerve is another pay-per-view main eventer right there. So it's a good build-up. Keep him strong. Keep him going. I don't want to see him fight Hangman ever again for the rest of my life. Other than that, like, you can't do wrong with Swerve at this point.
Swerve is the freaking man. Like, how can you not like that guy? He's got Prince Nana there doing his dance.
Nana.
Still love Nana. Yeah, I'm taking Swerve as well. Go ahead, Scotty.
Who's he facing? I didn't hear.
Bandito.
Huh?
we don't know who he is. We don't know who he is under a mask.
Yeah. Okay.
Like his
So
move.
if it's Swerve versus Bandito, Swerve is definitely going over. I disagree with you, AK. Swerve is not he's not a top of anything. He's a power bottom. But that's
Compared to who in AEW? Who's better in AEW than Swerve? Tell me.
But yeah.
Sammy Guevara.
Tell me. Who's better?
Sammy Guevara.
No, who's better? Wait a minute. What was that? Who's better than
Better than
Canyon?
Canyon. Jesus.
No, anyways, no, I'm going Swerve. I mean, if it's against Bandito, he's gonna just freaking throw Bandito through the freaking ringside table and just pin him 1, 2, 3. So
They had a little thing on Wednesday night that went way too long in the ring. It was like almost awkward. I was awkward. And somebody said the other day, Bandito's one of the best wrestlers in the world. No, he's not. He's still very botchy. He's still very, I don't know. He's just not very. He reminds me of LA Knight under a mask. That's how botchy he is.
Yeah, the Lucha LA Knight. Yeah,
Lucha
100%.
LA Knight. Yes, that's what we're gonna start calling him, Lucha LA Knight.
I want to see Bandito concuss himself like he did that one night when he returned.
Oh my God! You remember that when he threw that drop kick to Jericho in his chest?
Yeah,
he blamed Jericho for that, by the way. Anyway,
who you got?
I'm going with
matches.
Swerve. They didn't make this a title match because Swerve is winning.
Yeah.
Women's Owen Hart Cup quarterfinal. Another person that's dying in ROH behind a curtain. Athena, who's had the women's ROH show for like
5
ever,
years.
versus Mina Shirakawa. Me love her a long time. Go ahead.
You can only love one long time. So which is it, Io or Mina?
Well, Io's married now. Mina's not, as far as I know.
So Mina's your back.
Mina's showing her tits more. I think that it's time for Athena to join the AEW main roster. She's one of the few talents that can
5
actually.
years.
I've been waiting for it. It's been crazy. She's been like lingering in ROH for some reason, getting no views. Like she has no audience. She has a paper championship because she's a world champion for 5 years because there's nobody else down there. Like if there's no competition, where's it going? You know? So no, I think Athena, this would be a good opportunity for her to move up to the main roster and get some more attention up there. And she needs to get out of ROH. She needs to drop that title. But on that same note, she probably is going to lose just because, they're going to try pushing main roster folks instead. So, but I'm still going. Ember Moon is what I'm still calling her. So Ember Moon is my girl.
Scotty.
Big titties win.
We all win.
Always.
Right? We all win.
Yeah. Don't they always?
That's what I'm calling the big titties win. So.
Go ahead, Jason.
All right, this show's off the fucking rails. I'm going with Athena. I'm going with Athena.
I'm taking Athena as well. Sorry, Mina. Me still love you long time. AEW Continental Championship. No time limit in this match. Jon Moxley defending against Kyle O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. He's
another one of those matches. We just had it on Wednesday. We'll talk about it on the next show. But I think Mox has had this title for so long, but he's going to keep it. I think him and Okada are both going to keep their titles, and we're going to see some really long, unnecessary runs continue.
He's got his mouth full. I'll go. Again, Moxley. I think Moxley holds on here. With Kyle O'Reilly with a title that's not in black and gold, or not as a tag team with Bobby Fish. I don't care, right? I just don't care. I don't care. Even Mark Briscoe. I'm over him, and I love those guys. I'm over Mark. I'm over that whole conglomeration, and I think those guys. I don't know. It's a fucking joke what those guys are doing. So. Give me Jon Moxley.
He's still a trios champion too, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
it's easier to name people who isn't champion.
With Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Again, this is gonna be the second time in fucking 2 events that we're having a champion fight for another title when you have a roster of fucking 30,000 people. So. Again, just annoying. I just hate shit like that.
Scotty.
Kyle O'Reilly's new theme song. O'Reilly. He still sucks. Give me Jon Moxley.
I'm taking Moxley too. He'll bleed in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
No, I'll take the under on that. I'm gonna go with 3.5.
Remember, I took the under of 1 minute.
Yeah.
And he bled. He bit his tongue walking to the ring or something. He was bleeding before he got in. The belt didn't even ring.
By the way, Forbidden Door will be the finals of the Owen tournament for the men and the women's. Title versus hair, AEW World Championship, Darby Allin versus MJF. Who you got, AK?
Well, we already know he's better than you, and you know it. It's goddamn MJF. And you know what? Not only does he need to take this title, but they need to end this fucking feud between the two of them. AEW's viewership has been fucking tanking since Darby's taking this title. Darby's, defending every week. Cool, we got a fighting champion, but they're telling the story that he's going to be gassed out. So the whole premise of this is that he's going to be so gassed out that MJF is going to fucking get the win that way. Not like MJF could beat him after MJF beat all these elite wrestlers clean, but Darby Allin has to be tired and weak for MJF to beat him, apparently. So I still think MJF's over. And this Darby run needs to fucking end. Speedball got a fucking title shot, which we'll talk about later. But when we're getting to that point, I think we need to just move on.
Scotty.
Freaking MJF takes Darby to the top of Mount Everest and tosses him off, and we never see Darby Allin ever again. Yeah, no, MJF is winning, although MJF at this point is a non-entity. He was the best wrestler in AEW. He could out-talk, outwork, out everything, everybody else, and he is now just like with some of these other guys, he's been neutered to the point where he is absolutely useless. But they're still going to put the belt on MJF because then they want the belt to come off of MJF and go on to freaking Will Ospreay, which is the dumbest freaking thing in the freaking world. Yeah, that's my deal. Pass the turn.
Jason.
I know they're telling the story that Darby is gassed, right? Roosh thinks nobody let Roosh know that Darby's gonna lose this title. So because on Wednesday Roosh said, "I will see you on next Wednesday on Dynamite." Well, you will, but it'll be without a fucking title. So I don't think they're shaving MJF's hair. I think it would be a great angle. I think it would be awesome for the business if MJF did something like this, but I don't think he needs to. This Darby thing is a great run for 3 weeks or 4 weeks or how long it's been, but that's enough. That is absolutely enough. Let's put it back on some adult wrestlers. MJF all the way.
Agreed. Give me MJF. The devil is going to take this title back because he's better than you, and you know it. That's right. And that was AEW Double or Nothing.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. I hope our picks are as good as your picks. Definitely never going to be as good as Scotty's picks. Because Scotty always knows. Scotty always knows. Anyway, make sure you go like and subscribe.
Share your picks in the comments.
We want to hear what you think. I want to know what you think. I need to know how off we all were. Do you guys want to see MJF bald? Would you like to see a nip slip with Mia Shirakawa?
Yes, please.
We like to hear all that stuff. This is also changed. But anyway, make sure you guys go like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Big tits.